The 82-game preseason is in the books, and it's finally time for the real season. Don't miss out on any NBA playoff action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. From the play-in tournament through the finals, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, live betting, odds boosts, and much more. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use code Shannon. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's the code Shannon, only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us again for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite, the guy in the leopard robe.
Yeah.
He's your favorite number 85. He's a route runner extraordinaire. He's a Bingo Ring of Fame honoree. He's a Pro Bowler. He's an All-Pro. He's from Liberty City. He's Chad, Ochocinco, Rosado, Johnson. That's him. Ochocinco. Thank you. Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ocho, we're nigh at 1.29 million subs. Almost at 1.3. Boy, we're growing. We're growing. Thank you, each and every one of you guys that have watched, that have shared, that have retweeted, that have liked, that have subscribed. Ocho and I and everybody at Nightcap, thank you sincerely from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you guys for selling out Shea by Laportier. We're only taking pre-orders. We do have stock in. We're clearing out all the back orders, and then we're going to put it up. I think tomorrow we're going to put it back up. We're going to put it back in the chat where you can go ahead and we're going to pin it at the top of the chat. So thank you guys, and I really appreciate your patience. Please go follow my media company's page on all platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. My clothing line dropped on Friday, and thank you all the guys, everybody that's purchased at this point in time. The Nightcap link is pinned at the top of the chat. The quantities are limited, and they're selling out fast. And to show our appreciation, we've created an additional 20% off all merch. That's Nightcap merch, that's Club Shay merch, and that's 84 merch. The discount do apply to everything. Okay, discount does apply to all merch, even my personal clothing line. Ocho, it's time for our first segment of the night, and it's a news app. Jason Kidd said the Mavs like being the underdog. Kidd said, we like the underdog role. We have to be. Boston's been there before. We're just a group of guys that some people say just got put together and will play on the playground. It's cool to see this group come together for a short amount of time and believe we got a great group of young men. Kidd was thought by some to be on the hot seat in Dallas, despite taking the Mavs to the Western Conference Finals in 2022. Ocho, do you believe the Mavs are the underdog?
I mean, it's hard to say that the Mavs are the underdogs. Obviously, I've been paying attention to the Mavs throughout the playoffs. They're playing really well, with Kyrie and Luka arguably being the best backcourt duo in a very long time. I don't see them as underdogs. I respect Kidd for trying to keep his team humble, trying to keep his players humble, but they are definitely not the underdogs. I think it's based on preference as far as basketball fans go. Some will probably pick Boston, some will probably pick the Mavs as the better team. But based on the odds and what Vegas is saying, what you think? Because you know better than me. But underdog, that's come on now.
No, but the Boston's been the betting favorite to win the championship all year. Let me take that back. They were second behind the Nuggets. Right. Then they jumped the Nuggets. The Nuggets run back. So they've been no worse than probably third all year as the betting favorite. And considering they've been there before, this team has been together. They get they've been a very good defensive team. They led the league in 3-point attempts. They led the team in 3-point makes. They got two outstanding defenders on the perimeter, Derek White and Drew Holiday. Holiday was that additional piece that they needed. They can switch 1 through 5. That's why they don't really like to trap or double team or try to get the ball out of someone's hand. That's going to be very interesting to see how this series plays out, because we saw Minnesota didn't want to trap and didn't want to blitz the guy. And they let Luka play one-on-one. Right.
You saw what happened.
You let Luka play one-on-one. You let Kyrie play one-on-one. But I can understand, because Boston has been here before just 2 years ago in the NBA Finals, another 2 more years of experience.
Right.
I can understand. I see why they are the favorite. I expect an extended series. I don't think it's going to be a 4-game series either way, Ocho.
Right.
I took Boston at the start of the playoffs. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna just ride with them. But would I be surprised if the Mavericks won? No. Would I like to see the Mavericks win? You know, everybody knows how I feel about Luka. Kyrie, man. When Kyrie was on Cleveland, man, he was sensational. I hated to see him go.
Yes, sir.
I love to see him and Bron stay together and see if they could win more than one. But he needed to leave. He needed to spread his wings and grow. And boy, has he grown. But yes, I can see why Boston is the betting favorite.
Yeah, I mean, listen, from what I've saw, I love Boston, but when they're off from three, they are off.
Yeah.
Luka and Kyrie I think they can do a little bit more as opposed to what Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown could do. Phenomenal players. They play well together, but Kyrie and Luka is special. Kyrie and Luka is special, man, based off what I've seen so far. And the small sample size of basketball I've been able to enjoy and watch so far this regular season and postseason, I got the Mavs. I got the Mavs.
Are you taking the Mavs?
Yeah, I got the Mavs winning.
Man, how you gonna take the Mavs now? You don't bet against them against OKC. You bet against them against the Timberwolves,
right? And
now you go ride with them.
Well, listen. Because I was betting with emotion. I was going with emotion. My love for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and then obviously Anthony Edwards is his aura, his personality is similar to that of mine. It's very reminiscent of myself when I was playing. You know, the trash talking, the banter. He's just a fun guy, and he's good at what he does. So that is why I picked the Mavs. I was going off of emotion. Now I'm using logic and common sense, which is why I'm going with the Mavs to win this series. I think a lot of people probably won't even agree with me. They probably won't agree. But
yeah, I mean, I can see Ocho because, like you said, you look at Kyrie, you look at Luka. You got two guys we know on a given night. We saw that two guys go for more than 35 in the same game. That's the first time that happened in a closeout game. Since Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
So you got to go way back. You got to go 20 years. The last time that happened. So it's not a normal occurrence. It's not very many guys that can go get you those kinds of buckets. We saw who was that? Kyrie and LeBron go get 41 apiece in a game 5 against the Golden State Warriors.
Right.
Kyrie is sensational. He pick and chooses. He normally lets Luka gets going, knowing that I can get my shot anytime because I really need Luka to get going. Once Luka gets going, normally in the first quarter, Kyrie says, okay, now it's my turn. The second quarter, he normally takes it. And the thing that I love about Luka, and I think they play really, really well together because it's kind of like JT and JB. They kind of the same guy. They kind of play the same position. I know they list JT maybe the 3 and JB the 4 or vice versa, but they're kind of the same, kind of like Luka and Kyrie. Both of them are guards. Normally a big and a little play better together. You saw Kareem and Oscar. You saw Kuz and Russell, Shaq and Kobe, D Wade and Shaq. Normally that's how it works. But to see two guards to play like these guys play together, it can go get buckets. We've seen guards, backcourts play together, but it's been very few guards that can go get you buckets in abundance like both of these guys can.
Yeah.
Both guys can go get you 50 points. Both guys can shoot shoot with great efficiency. But it's going to be a very interesting series, and I can't wait to watch it. I just want to see game 1. You know, everybody's been off for over a week, Ocho. So it's going to be okay. Feeling each other out. We know Boston now. That first game is always kind of, Indiana had an opportunity to take that first game.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think the Mavs will fumble or make the mistakes that the Pacers did in that first game. And I think if Luka is off to a fast start, like he did in game 5, like to end everything?
Oh, game 5. Game 5.
Man, he had 22 in the first quarter. Man, if he start off that first game like that and he get any kind of rhythm or any kind of confidence going, boy, it's gonna be a long series. It's gonna be a long series, especially if the Celtics aren't shooting from the field efficiently, especially from 3. And I know you said the Celtics have 2 good perimeter defenders, and they don't like the trap and they don't like the double team and all that stuff, well, hell, adjustments are going to have to be made because you're playing against two players that you're going to have to trap, that you're going to have to double team. So I would hope they not come in the game with that same ego. Not ego, but you know what I'm saying. Just we're going to stick to what we do and not change based on regards to who we're playing. You can't do that.
They haven't faced two guys like this. What I want to see is the matchup. Do they go Jaylen Brown starting off on Luka and then take Holiday and kick him to Kyrie?
Right.
And then take Derek White and have him on PJ Washington.
Yeah.
That's I kind of want to see how Joe Mazzulla uses lineup because obviously we know Al Horford is going to deal. He's going to start with Lively. That's where he's going to go. But it's going to be interesting to see. Daniel Gafford to start. So Horford to start on Gafford. Nah, Tatum probably take Derek Jones. I think Tatum would take Derek Jones. No, take PJ. And then Derek White will take Derek Jones.
Right.
I think they start with that and then see how it plays. And if Jaylen Brown can keep Luka somewhat under control, as long as he's not efficient, Ocho, if he shoots 30 shots and get 28 points, I've done my job.
Right.
I've done my job. I just can't let him do what they did to Minnesota.
Yeah.
He's getting 35 on 22 shots. I can't let him do that.
Yeah.
I can't let him go 6 or 10 from the 3. I can't let him do that. So as long as I keep him somewhat under control, but in the process of keeping him under control, how much does that take out of me?
Yeah, I mean, that's the difficult part. And then based on what you said, we're not going to change our playing style, especially when it comes to playing defensively. We're not trapping. You got Kyrie and you got Luka that can put the ball on the floor and they can create space for themselves. They can create their own shot. If Luka wants to shoot from 3, he's going to create the space to be able to shoot the 3. If he wants to put the ball on the floor and he wants to drive to the basket, he's going to do that. Especially if we go into the game playing like that, we're going to stick to our guns and do what we've been doing the entire regular and postseason. And we're not changing because these two are supposedly the best in the backcourt. I mean, if they do that, I think it would be asinine. You have to make the adjustments based on who you're playing.
Porzingis, you know what? Porzingis, that calf will probably be well, so Al won't start. Porzingis will start.
Right.
So it'll be Daniel Gafford on Porzingis. And then when Porzingis goes out, Al Horford comes in. And so obviously the bigs will match up. That we know the bigs are going to match up. Whoever the bigs are for Dallas will match up with the bigs from Boston, vice versa. The interesting thing is how do they deal with Kyrie and Luka? Who's going to be the matchup? Does Jaylen Brown take that assignment? Because Ocho, have you ever worked out so hard, Ocho? You get done working out, you ain't even hungry. Like I just want to rest. I don't even want nothing. And that's the thing you ask Jaylen Brown because Luka's going to make him work. Luka is physical enough to play through the contact. The question is early on, see how they officiate the game.
Right.
Do they let him play? Or if they let him play, that favors Boston because Luka's going to start looking. He's going to start doing this. He's going to wanting the calls.
Yeah.
And that's what, Jason Kidd, that's what Jared Dudley, that's what they try to keep him from doing, bro. Just play.
Yeah.
The call, you're going to get the calls, but we don't want you getting out. We don't want you getting out of hand to all you're doing is trying to expect calls.
Right. Yeah, just play ball. The calls are going to come. Yep. They're going to come.
So I'm anxious to see it. I can't wait till. I mean, I hate that we had to wait a whole week, Ocho.
Yeah.
Before we saw this back.
I've been struggling. Listen, soccer's over after Champions League yesterday. There's hockey on. Obviously, I'm watching the Panthers. I'm watching the Oilers. Watching a good friend of mine, Connor McDavid. Watching him play. Watching a little bit of baseball. I see the Yankees are playing well.
Aaron Judge. And Soto.
And Juan Soto. They playing really well. And I'm watching
Giancarlo Stanton. But it's early. He probably like
listen. Stanton got 14 home runs so far this year.
Yeah, but he wound tight, Ocho. Them hamstrings and rib cage muscles. He start pulling stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's enjoyable, and obviously the WNBA games, man. Hey, Hey, boy. And I told you, I don't want to get off track. We'll get to that. Go ahead. I don't want to get off track because I get to talking and I just don't shut up.
Also, Kyrie played in Boston. The fans don't really have a whole lot of love.
Love for him.
Porzingis played in Dallas. He and Luka. That's why he's not in Dallas anymore.
Right.
There's not a whole lot of love. So what people need to understand, what I try to get fans, is yes, wins and losses. It's about storylines.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell a story? If you listen to the game, watch how the announcer try to weave the story, how he tries to tie it all together. This is this is that. Sports are about stories.
Yes, sir.
And the greater the story, the more compelling that it is.
Yeah. And this is a great one. Now, it's up to Kyrie and it's up to Porzingis to finish how that story is going to end.
Oh, for sure.
It don't matter. It don't matter what the commentator has to say. The ending to the story is up to Kyrie and Porzingis.
Yep.
And I think it's going to end in the Mavs' favor.
All right, we shall see. After being fired by the Lakers, Darvin Ham reportedly had an opportunity to join staff of another Western Conference contender. According to Mark Stein, Mike Budenholzer made a run trying to convince Ham to join the staff after he was hired last month. But Ham understandably passed after 2 exacting seasons in Lakerland. He kind of wants to survey. Look,
right.
He probably signed a 3-year deal, 4-year, probably 3-4 year deal. So the Lakers got to pay him at least for another year. He wants a head coaching job.
Right.
I'm not just going to jump right back into being an assistant.
Right.
Let me survey the land. Let me take a year off. Who knows what happens? And if something doesn't materialize next year, then I'll probably be willing to join the staff as an assistant.
Right.
A la Kenny Atkinson, and we see some of these other guys. Jason Kidd lost his job in Milwaukee. He ends up joining the staff at the Lakers. He gets another head coaching job. So I think excuse me, Chad. I think what he wants to do right now, Ocho, is to kind of let it. I'm not ready to jump back because the Lakers got to pay me.
Right.
I'll get another head coaching job. Hey, we got offset language. We'll split the difference. I get that. But I just don't want to go. I don't want to, get the Lakers money and I'm an assistant. Because I feel they did me dirty.
Yeah, I understand it, obviously. And I think one thing that fans don't think about is you having to uproot your family, uproot your kids. You've been in a certain place for 2 or 3 years, and then obviously things don't work out, and you just have to up and leave. I don't blame him for not taking a son job. Obviously, Phoenix is really not that far from LA, but just having to reset and uproot your family, uproot your kids if he does have kids, and really start back over. And then I really think, like you did say, is he doesn't want to be an assistant coach. He wants to relax, take a year off after, not tumultuous seasons with the Lakers, but it didn't pan out the way he wanted it to. And hey, we'll see what happens. And one thing about it, the coaching carousel, everybody knows everybody. Everybody picks everybody up.
Well, Budenholzer, he was on Budenholzer's staff in Atlanta and in Milwaukee.
So I guess he doesn't want to do that. I'm sure he probably will get a coaching job again. I mean, I think he did a good job with the Lakers.
Yeah, for sure.
They probably were a little short on where they wanted to be, or where
that's a job you can't do good. You got to be great.
You got to be great.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? It also didn't help some of the things the players said in interviews.
Sure.
Kind of to
seem
me,
like they were ill prepared on offense. They were ill prepared on defense.
They
didn't make the proper adjustments. Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of throwing your coach under the bus. I mean, it didn't sit well with me because I'm on the outside looking in. It's like, well, damn, you can't really say nothing like that. You got to be more cautious of the words you use and kind of maybe put the blame on yourself personally, individually, and not throw the man who's running the show up under the bus. But
Ocho, they say, look, if you're not a person that doesn't like to uproot your family or you don't like to move, there's 3 jobs you don't join the military,
right?
Because your ass gonna move,
right?
You don't become a Pentecostal minister because every 7 years your ass on the move.
Yes, sir.
you don't become a coach
and coaching. Yeah. Well, unless you have a great team, a great squad, and you have a position like a Mike Tomlin or like a position like Bill Belichick had,
Yes.
where you're for sure and certain you're gonna be stationary for a very, very long time.
But
But
think about it, Ocho.
the odds of that,
Even
not
when you
likely.
factor in Tom Brady playing 23 years, even when
Yes,
you
sir.
factor in Drew Brees playing 18, 19, or you
Right.
factor in Peyton Manning, the average NFL career is 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
So even when you factor in a Mike Tomlin, you factor in a Coach Belichick, and you factor in coaches A, NFL, not for long.
Not for long. Yeah. Okay. That's for players and coaches.
Absolutely.
You know, because they only give you coaches. They only give coaches 3 years. Hey, you got 3 years to turn it around.
Rasheed Wallace believes the 03-04 Pistons would have beaten the 2016-17 Golden State Warriors. Draymond disagrees. We would have smacked y'all. Y'all was scoring 72 points per game. That's not winning a half. And putting your big ass in force every pick and roll. Let's see how you move them feet. That one ring was great though, big bro. We all appreciate
it. I like that. I like that.
She said basically we would have beat the out of the 2017 Warriors. 2017 Warriors had KD. Because the simple fact they couldn't match up with any position. Steph is not a defender. Draymond too little.
How would it have gone? I know. Listen, she the dog. She the dog, boy. She the dog. He don't play that. She was also an enforcer. To me, it's reminiscent. I'm not talking about playing style. I'm talking about the way they played the game, like a Matt Barnes, like World Meta Peace. Like they ain't play that shit. If for the lack of better words. But how you think that would have went?
She probably would have got ejected 2 games.
Hey, he stayed arguing with the ref, right? But he could play some ball though. He could play some ball.
For sure. Oh yeah. Big guy that can shoot, had range. I'm not picking against the Warriors. That 2017 Warriors.
That team from that year?
Yeah, man. They got KD.
Yeah.
Well, you had 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA on one roster, and neither one of the guys needed the ball. So they were tremendous moving without the ball.
Yeah.
They're going to shoot y'all out the gym.
Yeah. Well, what about
you're going to try to do beat them up?
So defensively, who was the 5 with Sheed? Who was the other 4?
It was Sheed, Ben Wallace, Taurean Prince, Chauncey, and Rip Hamilton.
Okay. So Rip was the 2, right?
Rip was the 2. Chauncey was the point. Tayshaun with the 3, Sheed the 4, Ben the 5.
So they don't have a chance? I'm about from a defensive standpoint, even though those boys get
they got a defensive standpoint. I don't think they can score enough points.
Okay. That's what I was
really offensively, you're playing 4 on 5. Ben's not gonna give you much.
Right. He's a Rudy Gobert, basically. Yeah. Right? Okay. Yeah. All right. It would be interesting. That would be interesting.
And then it goes down to what rules are we playing under. I mean, you're probably if y'all played them back then when they were playing, they're gonna let y'all get physical. But in today's game, they can't score enough points. They don't have enough shooting.
Yeah, too many variables come into play. Now, like you did say, if they were playing like they were playing back then with that physical style where you could hand check and all that stuff, things might get a little dicey.
Not Tayshaun Prince. Tayshaun, not Torian.
Tayshaun Prince.
You remember Tayshaun, light-skinned Tayshaun?
Light-skinned
Kentucky, right?
Light-skinned young bull.
Yeah.
I remember him. He could shoot too. He could shoot.
Yeah, but not nearly enough. I mean, you got Clay, Steph, and Draymond. You got 3 of the greatest shooters of all time on one team.
And KD, don't forget now.
That's what I'm saying. KD, Steph, and Clay.
Yeah.
So, and you talk about none of the guys need the ball. They're not ball dominant. They move tremendously well without the ball.
Right.
Draymond, you're going to run your offense through Draymond. They're going to backdoor you. Draymond knows where everybody's going to be on the cut.
Right.
And just when you think he's going to pass it, guess what? He's going to fake the pass and he's going to go lay it up or dunk on it. So,
I bet the chat probably think the 2017 Warriors would have blew him out too. Probably.
But you know what, Ocho? That's why it's so hard to say 20 years ago what team. I mean, who would have won? The 85 Bears or the 2000 or the 2015 this? I mean, are you going to bring those guys in their prime here, or are you going to take the guys in their prime and take them back there?
Right.
Because rules matter.
Yeah.
Rules matter. If you're gonna let the 85 Bears be able to knock people out of the game, that's all that changed the equation.
Changes the dynamic completely.
You can knock the quarterback, and you could pile drive the quarterback. You can hit him anywhere except the bottom of his feet.
Yep.
That changes it. As it turns out, Chennedy Carter has something to say about Caitlin Clark after all. Damn, that's funny. Hey, now when she had an opportunity to talk, she had nothing to say.
Right.
But you see what happened to them Twitter muscles?
Yeah.
Thumbs grew muscles. Shit. Carter replied to a post that included her post-game media remarks. Carter wrote on the thread, and that's the cause beside 3-point. Oh, that cause beside 3-point shooting. What did she bring to the table? Well, if that's how you felt, you should have said that last night.
Right.
Why you didn't say that last night? Why you didn't step to the podium when it was your opportunity? I'm not going to talk about Caitlin Clark. If you're not going to talk about Caitlin Clark when that's your media obligation, that's your chance. Why are you talking about behind on social media?
Well, remember what you're supposed to do. Remember the rules now. Remember the rules. After a football game, if you lose, what do they tell you to do?
Cool off.
Take some time and cool off. So she didn't respond until she was cooled off, because she might have said something that she might have regretted right after the game.
You don't think what did you see what she said?
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark don't bring anything but 3-point shooting. Remember, 3 people to tell you the truth. Drunk kids and angry people. They're telling you how they feel about you. You see? She couldn't hold it anymore. She couldn't hold it anymore. She had bitten her tongue as long as she possibly could.
Yes, sir.
During the game, Carter was assessed away from the play file on Clark, as she body checked Clark before Leah Boston inbound the pass just before the end of the quarter.
Okay, wait a minute before you keep going. Now, see, there was a few or a few possessions before that where Caitlin Clark was jawing at Chennedy down on the other end. I think we didn't have footage of that last night. Remember last night I said, listen, she didn't just body check her just to be doing it just for nothing. But again, I saw it earlier today. A few people had tweeted it out. I say, you know what? I knew it. I knew something had to happen before for her just to do it. She didn't just do it for no reason. So she was jawing at her. A few.
Ain't nothing wrong with jawing, Ocho. I thought you liked that. I thought you liked talk. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love it.
No, okay. You jawing and you just standing around, and guy run up and just hit you in your back. Oh, you remember? You remember how what you call him, Josh Norman? How you remember how Josh Norman tried to get Odell when he was standing around the pile?
Oh yeah. Listen, wait a minute. It happened to me. Matter of fact, people that's in the chat that have obviously followed my career. There's always a highlight when we were playing the Atlanta Falcons. The ball wasn't even coming to me, but they were setting the tone. So the play was on the other side of the field. What the safety did? Safety came down, man, smacked the hell out of me just to set the tone for the game.
Ocho, what sport we play?
Football.
Okay.
Basketball. I'm just saying. I see Miss Chennedy as an enforcer in a sense, but what I didn't like last night is, okay, you did what you did. I need the fever teammates. I need the fever teammates.
Yes, I'm saying
to rescue, to do something, to do something. Even if it's not your mentality to be the enforcing type, you got to protect your best player. You got to protect your star. Stand up for your star. If it just anything, even if it's not in your nature, you have to.
Y'all remember? If you remember, go back and look when Cardoso and Flau'jae Johnson got entangled.
Yes, sir.
Haley Van Lith, 5'2", 5'3", came and shoved Cardoso. Not that she could do anything.
Right.
It was the fact we're not going to let you do that to our team.
Yes. Yeah.
All of that's it. That's it. But this notion, no, it's not. So if that in the WNBA, what's going to happen, Ocho? Let me tell you what's going to happen now.
What?
Now, I don't know if you know this, but when the Fever played the Sparks, the Sparks Fever game drew more than a Lakers game. You think they drew that number again? Do you realize that in 5 games, the Fever home games have outdrawn all the games that they played last year at home? Do you realize that when the Fever played the Liberty, They had a $2 million gate.
Mm-hmm.
You think they had a $2 million gate last year? You think they had a $2 million gate since?
Right.
Hey, what's going to happen? People are going to start to see this for what it is, and they're going to turn it off. Watch what I tell you now.
Wait,
sponsors,
what you
I'm
mean?
telling you, I'm telling you. I ain't telling you what somebody. I'm telling you.
Wait, hold on. Give it to me in English now. Give it to me in English.
People see what they're doing,
right,
and they're upset about it. There's a reason why the WNBA went back and assessed a flagrant one.
Okay.
So all I want to know, next time they play, does Caitlin Clark does she get to shoot 2 free throws and they get the ball? Because what you did, so what does this do now? So what changed? You had the review. You reviewed it in the game.
Right.
So why did you need 24 hours? What's happened? She didn't shove it any harder. She didn't do anything that she hadn't already done. So I just need to know why. The WNBA understands. But okay. Keep on. Watch what happens. Watch what happens.
I have a question. Is it good? I think, how do I say this I think it's good for the game. Okay. I think the back and forth is good for the game. It makes those who don't watch the WNBA, it makes them interested. I want to see what's going on. You know, when it hits the media outlets, when it goes on ESPN, oh, this one is arguing. This one said this about this one. Okay, now I want to watch. I want to see what the issues are. I want to see how Caitlin Clark is playing. I want to see what Chennedy is doing when she's playing. Is she always like this?
There's a difference between back and forth, Ocho, and cheap shots.
Okay, I understand.
Tough hits are good for the game. But when they knocked Tom Brady out, was that good for the game?
No.
Why not? You love the physicality.
Right.
What the NFL was built on was physicality and intimidation.
Well, I'm not condoning what she did. I'm just saying the back and forth.
You just said it was good for the game. How was it good for the game?
Okay, not in that sense. Not in that sense. Like you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying the back and forth, and even though you're not supposed to be doing it, coming out and saying some of the things you're saying, actually telling the truth, not biting your tongue. It just makes it interesting. I mean, my black ass I watched 3 games a day. Like it just like, okay, I want to see what's gonna happen next.
So
like that feeling. I don't condone what she did. I don't condone what she did.
So you weren't looking for no cheap shots?
Oh, I said it was a cheap shot. I said it last night. Yeah, with the cheap shot.
No, I'm saying so if that's a part of the game, the back and forth. I ain't got no trash talking. Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that part. I like that
part. The trash talking was back and forth. But there's a reason. Look at the ratings in the 80s.
Yes, sir.
When they was doing all that foolishness, and look at when they cleaned the game up.
Right.
Look at the ratings.
Yes, sir.
There's a reason. That's not what they want to see. People like, oh, I love all I know is the ratings keep growing up every year in football.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I'm saying is I believe you can play physical basketball without being cheap.
Cheap. Yeah. Most definitely.
I believe it.
Most definitely.
I just believe you can.
Yeah.
But I think because she's gotten so much attention, even before she set one foot in the WNBA.
Yes, sir.
It was this, Ocho, you saw it in our sport. There's a reason why they put the cap on the rookie scale.
Oh, yeah.
A rookie quarterback was about to make $100 million and never threw a pass. And the vets lost their damn mind.
Yeah.
This young woman probably got $30-40 million, $50 million in endorsement. Never in the history of the WNBA have we seen anything like it. Instead of saying, you know what? Hey, that's going to be more opportunities for us because she can't do everything. And people are going to want to tie themselves to the WNBA because the WNBA is growing. So this is my opportunity. It might not be $1 million, but hey, if somebody's going to give me $125,000, that's more than what I was making.
Yeah. Yeah. And all you got to do, and you know they're going to come, all you got to do is handle your business on the court.
Ocho,
all you got to do is handle your business on the court.
You know, everybody can't get a car deal. Normally that's going to be for the quarterback or the next big player.
Yeah.
Well, I might not get a Mercedes, but I'll take a Jeep. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? I might not get a Mercedes or a BMW.
Get your little Wrangler.
But a free car is a free car.
Yes, sir. Always. And
look at what the Las Vegas Aces, the Chamber of Commerce. Every woman's gonna get 100,000.
Ooh.
Now, how long has Vegas been in there? They never did this before until this year.
Right. Hey,
teams
wait a minute.
are reaping benefits and don't even know the reason why.
Hey, we gotta go when you get to Vegas.
I'm going. Couple of weeks.
Man, let's go to a Las Vegas game, man.
I am.
What you mean I am? What you want? You ain't gonna invite me? I'm gonna see we can sit courtside. I got me an Asia Wilson jersey. I get an autograph and stuff.
Man, leave them women alone. They ain't got time to be autographing no jersey. They there to play, not for you to bother.
I know they there to play. Listen, I'm a fan of the game now. I'm getting everybody autograph. Everybody. I'm talking about everybody. I want shoes and all. Cause I'm finna when I finish the game room, I'm gonna have an NFL section with my NFL partners. I'm gonna have a section for my soccer people. Then I'm gonna have a section for my NBA homies. Then I'm gonna have a WNBA shrine as well with shoes and jerseys and stuff signed by everybody. I'm telling you,
guys. Ocho, people in the chat, somebody. Well, she's shooting this from the floor. She only had how many points she had tonight? She had 3 points. Did you not hear what Diana Taurasi said? She's going to struggle. There's going to be an adjustment. There's going to be a learning curve.
Right.
Who thought that she was going to come in and average 31 and 8 like she did in college? Nobody.
No.
Diana Taurasi and people thought it was hating. She just said, no, there's a learning curve that you must go through because you go from playing against 8, 17, 18, these grown ass women.
Yeah. But
you ain't paying for books.
Wait, this is just her first bad game, yeah? Yeah, first bad game.
Look, she's had a couple, Ocho. See,
but not where she only had 3 points.
Ocho, you got to remember, she's the all-time leading scorer.
Yes,
she led the nation in scoring at over 30 points a game. So naturally, it's just when a quarterback comes out, he's the first pick, and he had an outstanding season. What do they think? He's going to come in and do exactly what he did.
That's not the way.
And when it doesn't happen, man, he ain't no good. Bro, there's a learning curve. Look at Peyton. Everybody doesn't come in and be like CJ Stroud.
Right.
There are more guys that come in and be like Peyton Manning, or be like some of the other greats that struggle in their rookie season before they figure it out, before the game starts to slow down. It'll slow down. She's too good of a scorer. She's too good. And other thing, she can pass the ball. We've never seen these young ladies aren't used to playing with someone that a half inch she can get you the ball.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not used to that. Once they understand the trajectory and the pace of her passes, they're going to be okay. Yeah. But I'm not surprised that she's struggling. I thought she would struggle.
Yeah.
She's not like Candace. She's not 6'4". So she's not overpowering.
Right.
But first year, I expect her to struggle. She'll put on a little weight. She'll get stronger. She'll get in the gym, get a little stronger. She'll understand how to play through contact. Yeah. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. But I want to know the person that thought, oh, she's going to come in and average 30. In what league?
Yeah.
Them grown women.
You're right. If anybody from the Las Vegas Aces sees this, anybody from the Atlanta Dream, Chicago Sky, Indiana Fever, I'm putting a pitch out there now. When I do come into town, I would like autographs. I'd like pictures. I'm not sure how much tickets are, but I'm willing to pay what I can as long as it doesn't go over my budget. And I'm just throwing it out there in case y'all want to send me something.
Yeah. So Carter got fined, media obligations. I don't know.
Wait, they fine you for that?
Yeah, you gotta talk to the media. That's a part of your obligation.
Oh, yo.
And the Sky got fined. The team got fined $5,000. She got fined $1,000. Angel Reese got fined $1,000 because I guess she blew up her media obligation as well, right? Yes. All I'm saying, what she tweeted, she could have said that in the media session.
Yeah, you got.
If you're gonna stand on business, stand on that. You got your dog, you got your girls, you ride for them girls. Say that. Just go up there and say after the game, besides 3-point shots, what does Caitlin Clark bring to the game? Say that. If you want to say, hey, she said something to me, I felt like she took an L swing at me on the other end. Right. That's why I hip checked her ass. Say that.
Yeah.
Why do you wait till you get on social media? You see how that courage is, Ocho? See, when you behind that screen, as opposed to having to face the music.
Yeah, you got to calm down. And then obviously if you said it in front of reporters, then the reporters, now you got to deal with the Q&A back and forth and just
Ocho, she said it. So let me ask you a question. Next game, what you think they're gonna ask her? Okay, here we go. This is Jeopardy. Ocho.
Yeah.
For 1,000.
Yes, sir.
In the next game, the Sky Play, what is the first question or one of the first 2 questions do you think they ask Chennedy Carter?
Well, I would hope the focal point on the question that they do.
I ain't what you ask you a hope. I ask you, what is the question? Not what you hope. What is the question?
About the hip check. Hey, you really think if you think the media will continue to go back to something that happened 2 games ago after they just played a new team and not let bygones be bygones?
You think? They're going to ask you, do you feel that the only thing that Caitlin Clark brings to the WNBA is 3-point shooting?
Oh, okay. Now that they might go there. Hey, that ain't gonna be pretty though. That ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
She liable to cut the report out. So we just won a game. She might, what she gonna do? If she have any type of good media training, you bring it back to the game that you just played or the game that you just won.
How long is this young lady? Prior to tonight, have you ever heard of this young lady's name?
Well, you got to understand now.
I wasn't
watching the WNBA.
Ocho, we got to get away from this. I hope, and you got to understand. I'm asking you. Prior to last night, had you ever heard of this young lady's name? It's a simple yes or no.
No, I know the superstars. That's all. I'm getting a little better though.
Yes,
I can tell you about.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes,
had she not hip checked Caitlin Clark, would you still know who this young lady is?
Unfortunately, no, sir.
Had she hip checked anybody else other than Caitlin Clark, would you know who this lady is?
Not unless it hit the news.
Wouldn't hurt a thing. That just goes to show you.
I don't like the way you said that. Nah, I feel bad. I feel bad.
It's just real, Ocho. I mean, I don't. It is what it is. You understand how this thing works. You can be good at any game if you understand the rules and how to play the game.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I know who Chennedy Carter is now. And you go out there and ball out because I'm watching now. Miss Caitlin Clark, I know who
but
he is.
I'm gonna catch a game. I'm gonna catch a game. We're gonna go to a game. We'll go to a game.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm going. Hey, hold up. Hey, Unc, we should hold up a sign at the game.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Bro, no, we should hold up a sign. That's what fans do.
Ocho, how about this here? And this is what I like. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they was like,
"Let's go, girls. Let's go."
They were like, at this point in time in your life, if you're a professional athlete,
yes, sir,
you're someone of substance,
yes, sir.
How about we act our wage?
No. What we gonna do is we gonna submerge ourselves as fans of the WNBA and do like the rest of the fans do, and we gonna make a goddamn sign and go to the game and hold it up.
How many fans sit courtside?
Let me see.
How many times you seen somebody courtside with a fan or their face painted
with a sign
or the shirt off? Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh,
so you just said you want to be like all the other. I'm just asking.
So that means we can't.
I'm just asking you.
We can be the first.
You can go ahead.
No, you gonna do it too. I'm gonna bring a sign for you too.
No, I'm good.
And listen, when we go to Las Vegas,
I learned my lesson.
Hey, hold on. What color is Las Vegas? Black and silver, right?
They're definitely black. I don't know what the other. Is it red? It's not. I don't think it's silver. I think it's red.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna paint our face. One I'm gonna paint mine black, and you paint your face one side, the other color of the aces.
No, I'm good.
You bougie, man. Come on,
I'm
man.
good.
We gotta get
Ocho,
in the spirit.
Ocho, I'm not that type. Do I love rooting and cheering on the team that I'm rooting for? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I've never been one of those guys that, and I admire fans, and I tell fans this all the time.
Yeah.
I take my hat off to you.
Yeah.
Boy, if that thing is 75 and Sunday, Shannon Sharpe ain't sitting his ass outside. Hell to the, unless it's my brother, my dad, my uncle, somebody like that. Right. I got a best friend that I went to college with, and we cool. Yeah. Yes. Okay. But people I don't know? Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Man, you see that weather in Kansas City. People lost limbs. People had to get fingers and toes amputated.
Yeah.
Hell no. In the rain, in the snow. Like, oh no, Ocho. I could never. I take my hat off to, if I have, here we go.
Where you had at? There it is.
I take my hat off to you, because ain't no way in hell. I saw Nicole one time, my brother, in Green Bay.
Woo, in Green Bay? Hold up. Was it December? Oh yeah, you better than me. Hey, listen, you better than me.
You know it's cold when beer freezes in the cup.
Hey, boy, you better
and
than me.
I went, Ocho. I went home. I got home. Lord, 104 to 68. Damn, fever. Damn.
What you looking at? The score?
I'm looking at the score, man. Damn.
Wait, who at 104?
The Liberty. A whole lot to a few. They got beat by 36.
Liberty's New York, right? New York?
Yes.
Yeah. They nice. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go watch their game too. Matter of fact,
but they got a nice squad. You know, they got Stewie.
Yeah.
They got Jonquel Jones, who's been an MVP. Vandersloot has led the league in assists a number of times. Anescu. They got a deep squad.
Yeah.
They lost the championship to
the Aces.
The Aces last year.
Hold on. Who Miss Taurasi play for?
The Mercury, Phoenix.
Hey, boy, she was on fire.
You cooking tonight, boy. Yeah, for sure.
Well, she was on fire tonight. Matter of fact, boom, we could hit like multiple games all at once. We could work our way. We could start on the East Coast and work our way up west. Yeah, I like that.
Angel Reese was fined for failing to make herself available for media interviews. Mentioned that, and the Sky was fined $5,000 for failing to ensure that all players comply. But Chennedy Carter was not fined. Her thing was just up because she spoke. She's not answering any questions about that. So it's kind of like Marshawn Lynch.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Marshawn.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Ooh, there it is.
I like it.
The WNBA is under JW2 donated and said the WNBA is under new and bigger lights, and they're forgetting everything is being watched. It is difficult to spot. It isn't difficult to spot the envious act and etc. It's not, because you got more eyes.
Hey, you want to go to the WNBA game?
Yeah.
Will you paint your face with me?
Is that Rail?
Yeah.
Rail, come on, get on camera, Rail.
Hey,
what's up? You gonna paint your face, Rail?
For what?
When you sit courtside like a fan.
No, I'm not painting my face.
Thank you, Rail.
Y'all big time. Why y'all big time in me?
Well, you go ahead and paint yours.
I'm coming to the South of France. I'm coming with y'all. Rail and Unc show. Future Ocho.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
And I'm going on tour.
You going on tour too?
I already got the flyers.
I don't know to tell you, Ocho.
Hey, listen. We got to talk about something.
Hey, Ocho.
Yeah.
Ash need a headshot of Rail so we can put on the flyer.
Nah, come on, man. Man.
Like that one with Gil. I'm gonna get a shirt. With Rail. I'm gonna get a shirt. Yeah. Me, Ocho, and you. You gonna be in the back like Gil.
That's right.
Time out. In all seriousness, we creating a monster. I know okay. It's
the all women like here for Rail.
Who?
The women.
Ask the chat.
Chat. Do y'all like hearing from Rail? Should Rail have a segment on Nightcap once a week.
I'm confused. Like, how is she taking the little bit of shine I'm getting? Like, you don't even call me by my name no more. You adding Rosado, and people are taking that shit serious in public.
Yes, you said she gonna have to do the prenup. So if she do the prenup, you gonna have to take her last name. So the Johnson is gonna be Johnson Rosado.
You know what? I didn't expect for this to head the way it's heading, but it's in the direction that it's going.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like less of a man.
Nah, don't feel less of a man.
Like, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
We gonna put it up in the chat.
It's supposed to be me and your show.
It is featuring Rail.
No, she don't need a feature. She don't need a feature because it's taken away from my shine.
Ocho, you know how rappers have albums. Jay-Z had a feature featuring Nas, featuring Kanye, featuring Lil Weezy.
Yeah, but that wasn't until after he did his solo album. Then he had features.
We done did it. We done been on tour. We done been on tour for like 8 months now.
Nah, man. Nah, cause like she be talking to me crazy, like raising her voice at me, like, and it's like because she like the breadwinner, like she talked to me any kind of way. She just
that's what happened.
Hey, look, she say, "Oh, I'm coming to the south of France." She didn't ask me, "Do you mind if I join you and the team in the south of France?" She didn't ask. She just said, "Oh, I'm coming."
Well, the team got to come.
She's not a part of the team.
Hey,
it's called Nightcap.
Hey, Rail, tell Rail, next time y'all order that food in New York and don't eat that ish, that's going to come out your pay.
Me?
You and Rail and Ryan order that food. Yes.
Well, hold on. I don't eat that kind of stuff, so I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Somebody ordered it. They got there was two trays, 2 tables, 2 carts.
Right. Baby.
So that's you.
Yeah, that was her. You know, I don't eat that fancy
stuff. It was coming out your check. So
no, she want to be part. Take it out. Hey, you order some food in New York and they eat it? Yeah. Nah, that they said it's coming out your check or whatever check you gonna get.
That's fine. We're gonna dock it from Ocho.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
We're gonna dock it from the "Stay With Me Now" shirt. Stay with me now.
You see what I mean? We creating a monster.
Wait, I'm listening to Rail. Rail say, "Take it out your Stay With Me" cut.
Don't do that. No, listen, don't do that because I'm trying. We have a house to build. Don't do that.
Well, I can't build no house either.
Huh?
I said I can't build no house either.
Why you can't?
Because I got to take all y'all to friends.
Oh, my bad. Well, listen, think about. Let's think long term. Let's think where we will be a year or 2 from now. Think about it.
I might be bankrupt.
Think about it. Oh no. We gonna be bankrupt.
We keep taking it. What? Do you know how much it costs to get fly to France with all y'all?
What? Wait a minute. It depends on where airline you chose because I could have got the ticket for cheap.
Man, Spirit get halfway across there and turn around and come back. It'll run out of gas. Man, we got to turn around and come back. We can't make it all the way on no Spirit flight, man. Hey, to your point, Ocho, Diana Taurasi hit 7 threes, scored 31 points to help the Mercury beat the Sparks 87-68. White Mamba went off. She was 7-9 from 3, finished with a season high 31 points. DT will be 42 years of age on June 11th.
42?
Yeah. This is her 20th season in the it's her 20th or 20. It's her 21st. This is her 21st season in the WNBA.
And she cutting up like that?
Yeah. DT let that thing go.
Damn. I like that. So we got Phoenix, we got Atlanta, we got to hit Chicago, we got to hit Indiana, LA, and Las Vegas.
Look, they need to come close
and Dallas. By. And Dallas. What's the young lady? Oh my goodness, Unc. What's the young lady I said in comparison reminds me of Kyrie?
Ogunbowale.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Boy, we got to go to Dallas, boy. Boy.
Yeah. She can play. Now, Ocho, hold on. I thought you was going on vacation.
Who?
How you going to check all these games if you on vacation?
Who going on vacation?
That's what you said.
Wait, when did I say I was going on vacation?
You and Rail.
No, she say she need a vacation. I don't need no vacation. I'm going to these WNBA games.
Well, we built the schedule around you and Rail's vacation.
Oh, so you just told it must be a surprise and you just snitched.
I don't know about no surprise. All I know is that they said,
baby, you taking me on vacation? Hey, appreciate that, man. I didn't even know about that. Hey. And she must be taking me on vacation for all the hard work I've been doing, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
And you just told. Thank you. You taking me on vacation?
Yeah, we're going to St. Bart.
Hey, she taking me to St. Bart's.
Man, yeah.
What else?
We're going to do St. Bart, St. Martin, and Angola.
She taking me to St. Bart's, St. Martin, and Angola.
Anguilla.
Yeah, whatever.
Angola is in Africa. Anguilla.
Man, I don't know these places.
Anguilla. Anguilla?
Okay.
Anguilla?
Hey, yeah.
Anguilla. Anguilla. I thought it was Anguilla.
Oh, she's spinning that bag.
If he had a couple, he could have came too.
Oh, it's a couple's trip. You got a +1? You want to come?
I ain't got a couple of dollars to spend, so I wish y'all the best. I'll be busy. I'm working on content, Rail. I got to get ready. We got to gear up for the fall, Rail.
Okay.
We got big shows, and we got to get this tour. I got to make sure this tour is what it needs to be. What Rail say?
Somebody, she got somebody that could spin on you. Okay. So, let me get back focused.
All right. Before we get to the rest of our show, Ocho, check out, it's the Bad Boys promo. Tomorrow, we'll show the trailer and the interview that Ocho and I had with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Let's take a look at the promo. The summer begins with Bad Boys. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence return to the big screen with their signature swagger and hilarious banner. But this time, there's a twist. Miami finest are now its most wanted. Mistakenly accused of breaking the law, they suddenly must go on the run to clear their names. With both the police and the cartels after them, what they gonna do? Bad Boys Ride or Die is must-see comedy event of the summer, and I'm personally so stoked to see Will and Martin comedic chemistry back on the big screen. Audience from earlier screenings are raving about Bad Boys Ride or Die. It's the best Bad Boys yet, and this film raises the bar in every way. Bad Boys Ride or Die is exclusively in movie theaters next Thursday, June 6th. Tickets are on sale now. Rated R. You're not gonna want to miss this. That's what's up. 90%. Tomorrow we will show the trailer from the movie, and it's our exclusive interview. Ocho and I, we sat down, had a conversation with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. You don't want to miss it. It airs tomorrow. 90%, 90 to 10 says Rail should have a segment once a week.
What? 90% of who? 90% of what?
5,000 people.
90% of the chat?
Yep.
Hey, it'd be your own fans. Like I'm trying to understand how they turning on me and not understanding where I'm coming from.
They're not turning. They say they want Rail. We want Rail. Like you want prenup. You want prenup. They want Rail.
They just talking. They don't mean that.
And guess what? I heard them.
I think Ash might have like changed the percentage. It was probably the other way.
Nah.
90% no.
No. 90% say they want Rail. Rail get a segment. So I'm having by next Thursday, I'm gonna have a t-shirt with me, you, and Rail.
No, sir.
Me and you in the middle, me and you on one side, and the Rail got her arms around both of us, head in the middle.
And now what's gonna happen now is she gonna want that check too now. So what we gonna do when it comes to it ain't coming out of
Oh yes, cup. Sir. Ocho, that's your house.
What?
That's your house.
Well, if it's my house, then she don't need no segment. So Problem solved.
No,
Case closed. Case closed. No, sir. No, sir. You ain't finna take my little shine. Nah, no, sir. Nope.
We'll get real. We'll get real in. We'll get real money for a feature.
Nope.
For a feature. Yeah.
How much? Long as
That ain't got nothing to do with you. Hey, Rail. Ocho, your agent. Ask Rail, you her agent.
She gone. She on a call.
Hold on? How you gonna negotiate for Rail?
Because I'm just trying to make sure. For one, I want to make sure she ain't making more than me. Because it's bad enough as it is right now.
She got a fee. How she gonna make more than you? And she doing one segment a week.
Listen, women have been fighting for equal pay. I don't know.
Well, I've been fighting for equal work. So if you coming on as much as you, she can get as much as you. She ain't gonna make much as you with no one segment.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure because I'll be walking through the household hating.
And you know what? Hey, we already got it. We already got a segment. Guess what the name of it is?
What?
The Rosado Report.
What the hell?
She like that. The Rosado Report.
What the hell she gonna report?
What, Ocho? We gonna build this thing up. Let Rail have a moment.
Nah, man. She with me.
That's how Ocho trying to stop Rail from shining.
She would. I'm not even shining yet. Can I reach the pinnacle?
If Unc Ocho, how you not shining?
I know, but we haven't gotten where we need to get to add anybody else to the duo. Let me get to the top first, and then we can have a feature.
Nah. Cause see, the thing is, when you get to the top, you ain't gonna. I want you to start pulling people as we go. As we get to the top, I want us to bring a couple of people with us.
That's not how it works, we supposed to make it to the top, then you pull the people with you. You can't bring them along while we trying to get to the top.
But see, we got a heavy base that are female, that are women.
Right.
They want to hear Rail.
Well, hold on. Wait. I think our fan base is mainly those that enjoyed watching us play throughout the years. You think our fan base is more women than men?
Ocho, we got a sports show that's 40% women, which is unheard of. Yes.
You think so?
Ocho, you do realize that when I put the team together, we study everything.
Honestly,
everything.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I mean, especially a percentage that much, because I didn't really think women would enjoy a podcast like we have, or a show that we have about sports. Like, think about it. I'm just thinking how many women would sit there and watch guys talk about sports. I would be something that they would be inclined to do.
They come for the sports. They stay for the stories.
Okay, now the stories, that's not okay.
And see, that's my job, is to make sure we don't become stale, that we're evolving, that we're always ahead of the curve.
Okay.
So my job is that when my team put together reports, is that we stay ahead of the curve. We never let the curve get in front of us.
That's a good one.
You see what I did 2 weeks ago? I put live entertainment with Club Shay Shay.
Right.
So
I gotta write that down.
That's what we do. That's what we do, Ocho. My job, my team, put together the analytics. We run the numbers. We see, okay, they like this. They didn't like that. Okay, let's give them a little bit more of this. Okay, we can fall back from some of that. We study the numbers. We pay the volume. They pay a lot of money to get these numbers crunched, so we can study them, so we can stay ahead of the curve. We never want the curve to get in front of us. We want to stay ahead of it.
I just wrote that down too. I'm gonna use that in my next argument. I like that.
So the Rosado Report coming soon. Unc Ocho. Oh, you want the result? Ask Rail. She wants the Rosado Report or Keeping It Real with Rail.
I don't like the direction this is going. I'm just being honest. That's my baby and all, but like, she really started.
Man, let her shine. She might be. Hey, you know what? We go put Rail. We get Rail. Rail get a partner. Then Rail can branch off and do her own thing. What you think about that?
She already doing her own thing.
Okay.
She's already the breadwinner. She already is. She's already up there doing her thing. So now my little stuff I got going on now, she's infiltrating that, and it's like pushing me on the back burner.
All right, we'll discuss it.
Yeah, appreciate that.
After we'll give Rail a trial run. She'll get about 2 or 3 months.
No, sir.
Voluntary workouts are voluntary, but they still have value. For some players, they hold monetary value, as in the case of Lamar Jackson. He has been absent for most of OTAs, and it's cost him $750,000 in workout bonus. His contract includes a condition where he must participate in 80% of the offseason workouts to earn a $750,000 bonus. He has reportedly missed already too many sessions. However, after signing a $260 million deal in April, probably going to be okay. I mean, sometimes, look, I never put workout bonuses in my contract because I wouldn't come.
Right.
And now if they'd offer me $750,000, that's something different. Right. But they wanted to put $50,000 for what?
Right.
So the way I looked at it, Ocho, I felt that I was going to be in better shape doing my workouts, pushing myself than I would be doing theirs.
Right.
He probably feels the same way. I've been reading reports. He's down 20 pounds from where he was last year. He feels better. He feels stronger.
Faster.
Got no problem. I got no problem with it. I got no problem with what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. Obviously, because of how much he is making, losing that 750 to be there for OTAs and voluntary workouts, it's really nothing to or for him. Knowing Lamar and knowing what he's doing here, he's training. He's he working crazy, you know. And listen, when it's time to be there, when it's mandatory for mini camp, he will be there. He will be in shape, and he's one of those that works his off. I see the clips.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I see the clips. I know what he's doing down here in Florida. He working.
That's Ocho. That's for he's our leader, and we kind of want him here. Yeah. So we got to make it. We got to make it so that he'll want to come. 750,000, $750,000. That's the reason to come work out. Right. They're not worried. Some people, you put that in there because you're worried about when they go home, they're going to come back and they're not going to be in the shape that they need to be in. Right. That's not Lamar Jackson.
Nah.
We're trying to coax him to come because he is the leader and we want him around.
Right.
That's what that's about. They're not worried about whether Lamar is going to come in shape. You know he's going to come in shape.
Yeah.
Lamar still feels he has something to prove. He's still pissed off that he went 32nd in the draft after having the collegiate career that he had. He still feels pissed off that people said, yeah, you won the Heisman. Yeah, you did X, Y, and Z. Man, hey, have you thought about playing receiver? You thought about playing running back? So he still feels, and he promised the Ravens when he had that interview, Prime asked him, what are the Ravens getting? He said, they're going to get a Super Bowl out of me.
Yeah.
You best believe that. So he still feels he has an unfulfilled promise to the Ravens, and that's to deliver them a championship.
Yeah.
He's done everything else. He's been I don't believe they believed he was going to do this, because if you did, you wouldn't have traded back into the last pick of the draft. You'd have took him when you'd have grabbed him a lot earlier.
Yes,
if you thought he was going to be what he's become. But he still wants that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
It's one thing. As much as I love the Ravens players, I love the Ravens, I love Lamar, I love everything about Baltimore. The only difficult thing for them and him and that team wanting a Super Bowl is the AFC. It goes through Cincinnati, and that's it. That's the only. That's the only thing that's going to stop him from getting the Super Bowl, and that's Joe Burrow and the gang. And I say that with all due respect. Yeah.
The real report,
I see him right.
You see, we talk about.
I was going to scrap the whole thing, Ocho. I said, Ocho said he don't want Rail coming in stealing the shine. I said I was done with it.
She coming in stealing. Come on, man. We talk about Lamar. And she talked.
You told me she was gone. I didn't think she heard it.
Somebody else must be watching, and they text her about some damn rail report.
Well, that's something, that's something you and Rail gonna have to discuss on the flight over to France. You got about 10 hours.
You mean the one where I didn't even ask, is it okay? Would you mind if I come? I mean, didn't even wait for me to ask, like just, oh, I'm coming to the south of France. Huh?
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah, we're on that flight too.
Are we all on the same flight?
Yeah, we're leaving out of Newark.
Okay, cool.
I just gotta. I'm gonna be boy. I got so much to do.
What, before we leave?
Yeah, I'm going from Vegas to Atlanta to New Orleans, back to Atlanta to New York, back to Atlanta, from Atlanta back to Jersey, back to France.
Golly. Jesus. But hey, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
See, Ocho, now you see why I get upset when people say, oh, you shortcut, or we know what you're doing to get where you are. You see what I just told you?
Oh, yeah.
Vegas to Atlanta, Atlanta to New Orleans, New Orleans back to Atlanta,
right?
Atlanta to New York, New York back to Atlanta, Atlanta to Jersey to catch a flight back to LA. Yeah, we're going from Jersey to France, France back to LA.
What airline we on?
It's private.
We flying private? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, you feel good about it, Mo. I know how you feel about it. I know how you feel about it.
Hey, I'm bringing my jacket. I'm bringing my jacket too, right? Shoot, you know, France is about fashion, so I'm gonna have this on.
Yeah, well, but Ocho, that's the only way to get to where. Look, and I told you, I said, man, look, they're gonna have no choice, Ocho.
Yeah,
we're gonna be so good. We're gonna become so great. Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Bubba Dub, 520. They're gonna have to come see us.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to.
Let's go.
They're gonna have to.
Let's go.
Because now that I kind of like it when they was chirping. I need to hear more chatter, so I got to give them something to talk about.
Right, there we go.
They'll see.
There we go.
Yeah, your boy done shot a couple of pilots.
A pilot? What airline?
TV shows.
Oh, are we gonna be on TV?
We're working. Hey, check this out, Ocho.
Stop playing with us, boy. We gonna be on TV. What? Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Chicago Bears would go only as far as Caleb Williams take them. And the team is working. Oh, did I? Okay, my bad. Justin Fields says he does not plan on sitting all year. Let's take a listen to what Justin Fields had to say.
Okay, let's hear him.
I'm definitely, competing. I think, Russ knows that. We're competing against each other every day. Him being out there for me, that helps me get better. Us pushing each other. So, I definitely don't have the mindset of, me just, sitting all year. So, I'm coming in every day, giving it all I got, and, pushing him to be his best, and he's, pushing me to be my best each and every day. So, I appreciate that.
I like it. I like the attitude.
What's he supposed to say? Yeah, I'm good sitting all year.
Yeah. I like the attitude. I like he's saying all the right things. And again, listen, I love Justin Fields. I love Russell Wilson. This is Russell Wilson's job to lose. If things aren't going well, I'm not sure at what point Mike Tomlin will pull Russell Wilson. But if things aren't going the way they should go, then Justin Fields will get a chance to play. I don't think that will happen, knowing the Russell Wilson I know and the work that he's putting in and the situation that he is in with a Super Bowl caliber head coach like Mike Tomlin. I think things are going to be just fine. Russell Wilson will have a phenomenal season this year and go somewhere else and sign another deal. And Justin Fields will be the future quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think that's how it's going to go. And that's how it's going to play out.
I don't have a problem with Justin Fields says. I mean, the competitor in him says, bro, I ain't trying to sit around and be cold on that bench while somebody else, going in and work. I'm going to work my butt off, and I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. I understand I'm coming in as the backup. I don't see myself as the backup, and my play is going to be so good. I ain't going to be the backup long.
Yeah.
It's not his job to stay on the bench. It's Russell Wilson's job to keep him on the bench.
Yeah, most definitely. That's basically what I just said. And Russell not losing that spot. Not losing that spot. Too much talent around him. Good coach, great supporting cast. Najee Harris, George Pickens. He gonna be fine.
Yeah,
he gonna be fine.
Fryermuth. You got a nice group. Defense is always solid.
Oh, yes.
Defense is always solid. So, okay, now the Chicago Bears will only go as far as Caleb Williams takes them, and the team is working overtime to get him used to NFL-style offense. ESPN reports the Bears are working overtime to get him used to taking the ball under center, shotgun, play action, and all the nuances of an NFL-style offense, which he didn't always use at USC. Do we expect Caleb Williams to struggle in year one?
I mean, we expected Caitlin Clark to struggle in year one, right? So, same. They're going to be ups and downs as a rookie quarterback coming to the NFL. Now, I think he's going to be a little ahead of the curve because of the supporting cast around him. The receivers make it so goddamn easy. The receivers that he has are going to make his job so much more easier, where I don't think he's going to struggle the way we think he is. Now, if he went to, let's say this was last year's draft, and you replace Bryce
Young,
you replace Bryce Young with Caleb Williams last year, the same thing would happen because he doesn't have the same support as any elite players around him.
Yes.
So he's kind of ahead of the curve already because of, oh shit, look what I got to work with. He's gonna be fine. And all this getting acclimated real fast, like there's no way to replicate game speed. There's no way to replicate in-game play, no matter how much work or no matter how much you do right now, no matter how many times you practice. Until you get out there on the field against an opponent, you'll never get an understanding on how fast the game is and how things are gonna go.
Ocho, but I just need him to take the ball from under the center. He never took the ball from under the center.
Never?
Most of the time he was in the gun. Like 95% of the time he under the gun.
I mean, he's been playing quarterback all his life. I'm sure he knows how to take
snaps. And what they come in, that's why they're more skilled, because they so much shotgun. They got all these 7-on-7 camps. They got all these passing camps.
They are always in the gun. They
got pro coaches working with them now at a much earlier age. I mean, there's some of these guys, Ocho, they are like junior high, and they got pro coaches, professional coaches working with them.
Yeah.
With footwork drills and ball play. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Kids ain't kids no more. They're like, hey, bro, you that meal ticket. You the lottery ticket.
Hey.
I bought this at 7 years old. I wait on you to pay it off in 14 years.
But, hey, listen, the money they passing out now, it's understandable on why
they
start them young.
Absolutely. What do we got here? The Washington Commanders are entering a new era. One of Dan Quinn's key appointments was offensive coordinator, where he tabbed Kliff Kingsbury to take on the role. And there's a belief that Kingsbury has grown as an offensive mind and a play caller. ESPN reports one coach who faced Kingsbury multiple times says he likes how Kingsbury evolved his offensive coach in the NFL. The coach said early in his Arizona career, Kingsbury did not throw enough between the hashes. They were 25th in the first two seasons, but his final two seasons, they ranked 13th. It looks like he's gotten a lot better feel for it.
Kliff Kingsbury, I have two names for you. I got three names for you. I'm going to start with the first one, Jade McDaniels. If you want to keep your job, I'm going to give you two more names. That's going to make your job easy. Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson. Close the book. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. I'm telling you, there are certain players that get you fired, and there are certain players that'll make sure you keep your job. And I just gave you three names offensively. Everything else, they know their role. Run the offense through them. little by little, spread it around. I just gave you a 3-headed monster that can keep you your job. Simple as that. It ain't rocket science. You don't have to complicate things.
Yeah.
Get the ball to Terry McLaurin. Get the ball to Jahan Dotson. Simple.
Got to run the ball. You know, sometimes I think, you know,
That too.
He comes from that style, Ocho.
Yeah.
That
We
just
sling
throw,
it.
throw.
Sling
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Sling
just
it. Yeah.
throw.
Yeah.
Hey, if you go back, look at the Chiefs. I'm
Yeah.
not saying you gotta have Derrick Henry back there, but
Right.
you gotta run the ball some.
Yeah, you can run it a little bit. I mean, look what the Chiefs do with Pacheco.
Pacheco, thank you.
Yeah,
Jarrett McKinnon,
Mhm.
Patrick Mahomes using his leg. A lot of the runs aren't designed by Patrick Mahomes. I thought, you know, there's a difference between Patrick Mahomes and Kyler Murray. There's a difference between Patrick Mahomes and Jaden Daniels. Both of those guys have better legs than Patrick Mahomes. When Patrick takes off, he's like, I ain't got nothing down the
No,
field.
he ain't got no choice. Yeah.
Y'all playing 2-man. Somebody that lost contain, somebody out of their lane. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
If you think about it, the only time that there was a design run off a pass is that fourth down. Remember, it was fourth down.
Yeah.
And he rolled, and he could have dumped it to the flat, and he kept it
and took off. Yeah.
And then the next play, he jumped through the gap,
picking
them up, putting them down. So,
listen, Clint, they have a great situation over there, especially at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Because Jaden Daniels can sling it. He's a throw first quarterback. He's a dual threat, but he's gonna throw first. But he has legs if he has to bring it down and tote it. He can do it. He could do it. I'm excited for the Commanders. I'm excited for that city. Do you believe
Jaden Daniels has a big season?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because again, supporting cast, it matters. What do I have around me? Those receivers coming in make everyone else's job around them easy. Whoever the offensive coordinator is, I'm sorry, I don't know his name. You don't have to complicate things. It's really
Kliff
easy.
Kingsbury, the coordinator.
Oh, he's calling the plays.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Come on. Like, my NFL cap ain't on right now. Where did brother from the Chiefs,
Eric Bieniemy?
where did he go?
He ain't going nowhere. Not that I know of. Did anybody pick him up?
No.
Oh, yeah, he at UCLA.
Oh, he did go. That's right. Okay, UCLA. You know what? I think at the quarterback, I don't want to talk about the quarterback from last year. But Jaden Daniels is the real deal, and they don't have to complicate things because what they have offensively, it should be very easy. It should be very, very easy. Very easy.
DQ is the head coach, Dan Quinn. He hired Kliff
Kingsbury. That's right. Dan Quinn. Hey, that's one. Hey, them coaches, they gonna make sure they have a job, boy.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Hey, they gonna make sure. I like that.
Know your role, work hard. Look, Mike
like
Shanahan. When Mike got a job, he took a lot of the people that he had in Denver. He took a lot of them to Washington. He had his son on his staff. Go back and look at that staff. Kyle was the OC. What's the head coach at Los Angeles Rams? He was Sean McVay.
McVay.
He was on that staff.
Okay.
Mike McDaniels. He was on that staff. Yeah. And a lot of them, some of those guys were assistants with Kyle when he was in Houston under Coob. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But
man,
that's how you do your network.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your job. You gotta be loyal, don't backstab, and then every time you get a job, as long as they got a job, Bobby Turner is the running back coach. He's the running back coach with me in Denver. He came with Mike in 95. He's Kyle running back coach in San Francisco.
Right now?
30 years late. Yes.
He's still coaching?
Still. Wherever Mike is, he'll be there. Wherever Kyle is, he'll be. When Kyle went to Atlanta, Bobby T went with him.
Yeah.
Kyle got the head job in San Francisco. Bobby T went with him.
Went with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
all right,
dope.
Ocho. Bleacher Report ranks the NFL's top 10 best players under the age of 25. We're going to start 10, go down to 1. At 10, QB, Brock Purdy. At 9, cornerback, Pat Surtain II. At 8, quarterback, C.J. Stroud. 7, wide receiver, Garrett Wilson. 6, cornerback, Trent McDuffie, Kansas City. 5, Kyle Hamilton, Baltimore Ravens. 4, edge rusher, Aiden Hutchinson, Detroit Lions. 3, wide receiver, Jamar Chase, Bengals. 2, Sauce Gardner, Jets. Number 1, Penei Sewell.
You know what?
I'm just trying to figure out how the hell they got C.J. Stroud at 8. Ain't no way in hell C.J. Stroud is the 8th best player under the age of 25. They're out of their freaking mind.
Well, for one, the way it's ranked, I like Penei Sewell. Phenomenal pick, phenomenal talent. But I would also have a quarterback first. The most important position.
Yes.
So who would you put as your number 1 pick? I'm changing the list.
CJ.
Stroud or Brock Purdy? You say
I'm taking CJ.
Okay, CJ Stroud. So for the sake of it being how important the quarterback is and them always having the ball in their hand, at 2, I'm going to put Brock Purdy. 3rd, then I'll go Penei Sewell.
I'm never taking listen, Ocho, I'm only going to take a guy that can score or that can prevent a score. I'm not taking an offensive lineman and putting him that high. And I'm not saying Penei Sewell is not outstanding because he is.
He is, yeah. So was my list okay?
I mean, I got look. I think you and I both are in agreement.
Right. I got CJ Stroud first. I had Brock Purdy. Then I'm going Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, Sauce Gardner at 4. Then I'm going with Garrett Wilson. Pat Surtain, Kyle Hamilton, Trent McDuffie, and so on and so on. And Penei will be up a little higher, even though he's great at what he does at his position, at the tackle position. I like the way I listed that better.
Yeah, I just can't take a. So even if you take the best corner,
right?
You're not taking him over the best corner. You're not taking him over a Brady or Montana,
right?
Or Patrick Mahomes,
right?
No matter who the best defensive player is. I mean, now if you talk about an offensive lineman, because what we're doing, they put an offensive lineman one.
Mm-hmm.
What offensive lineman would you ever take over a quarterback in the history of the game?
Right. And you know what? When I think about it too, and some people are probably going to say, why would you put CJ Stroud first? He had one historic season as a rookie, but can he do it again?
Right.
I mean, the way the cards are looking, he's going to do it again, especially with the addition of Diggs.
Yes.
I don't see. It's not going. No,
I definitely don't see him taking a step
ain't gonna be
back.
No sophomore
I agree with
flop.
you. I agree with you, Ocho. I just don't see him taking a step back, considering what he has around him.
Right.
But with that being said, a quarterback can play the most important position, which is quarterback. We all believe that, but not be the best player.
Right.
Sometimes people think they need to be exclusive. That just because he played a quarterback, that means he's a great. No, it can still be an important position and him not be the best player.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Tebow played an important position, but he wasn't better than Von Miller.
Right.
He wasn't.
And on that list, I'm looking at under 25. Bleacher Report ranks NFL's best players under 25. Justin Jefferson's not on this list, and he's 25. He's 24.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so, he definitely should have been on the list.
For the sake of the argument, I'm just going to stick with the names that they have that they listed, and I like the way my list was as far as the 2 quarterbacks first, then Chase, then Sauce.
Well, he's gonna be 25 in 10 days. So you said they should have put him on the list because right now he's under 25.
Yeah. Man,
I think what they're saying, Ocho, I think all of these guys when the NFL season starts,
Right.
they'll be under 25. I think that's how they did it.
Okay. All right. I like it. I'm excited. Hey, I'm excited for Garrett Wilson, boy. I'm excited for Garrett Wilson. He nice. Trent McDuffie.
Oh, the corner, yeah.
He got his plate full. He's really good. Spags has been getting them together, especially now that they let Brother Snead go to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be nice. Kyle Hamilton is a real deal. He's the difference maker on that defense.
Oh, yeah.
He is the difference maker on that defense over there in Baltimore. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive.
Yeah. All right, Ocho, it's time for Nightcap Tales.
Okay. Oh, barbershop. Hey. Hey, I like that. Okay.
All right, Ocho, this week's question, what was the most inappropriate time that you've laughed? Grow with me, Gail. At a funeral, the guy was singing, had on plaid jacket with striped pants. One of my cousins said Stevie Wonder had gotten him dressed. Can't be laughing at the funeral. No. When the older instructor where I worked was participating in a relay race, you have to keep a potato between your legs. Run to the other side where you drop it in a 5-gallon bucket. Well, she started running, tripped, ate the concrete, everything stopped, and everyone was silent, leading us to knowing if she was okay. I couldn't help but laugh. When my cousin's dentures fell out in the middle of her sentence, all I had to do was look at my other cousin, and it was a wrap.
Yeah,
that's generally how it works. If somebody start laughing,
everybody.
Yeah. Teacher hit her head on a paper towel dispenser before the parent-teacher conference back in high school. I started laughing randomly in the middle of getting in trouble because the memory kept replaying it. There was a manager at the job I used to work at, had an issue stuttering, and when he talked at meetings, I'd be in tears trying to hold it in until one day I broke. During the funeral services, seems like a lot of people be cutting up at funerals, Ocho.
Yeah.
During the funeral service, someone's phone started ringing, and the ringtone say, "Highway to Hell." At work, lady was walking, slipped, fell on her face, slid belly first. I never got up or asked if she was okay. I laughed so damn loud and hard. She's in her 60s. She was looking right at me. She was like sliding, like, help me. Was in jury duty. The lady got dismissed. On the way down the jury steps, she fell and broke her ankle. It was dead quiet in there. I tried everything in my power not to laugh.
I can't laugh at that, especially when you know somebody hurt. I can't do that one.
If you're not hurt, hey, look here. I tell people, look,
you gotta wait. You gotta wait to make sure. You gotta wait to make sure.
You're gonna need 2 ambulances. One for you because you hurt, the other for me because I'm gonna break my side laughing. I just tell you, we need 2. Just go ahead and call 2. In college, while several of us were outside, a very large girl tripped and fell down, and my homeboy shot, "Whoa!" and starts waving his arm like somebody's losing balance due to an earthquake. Ooh, Ocho! Now, you know what time it is?
What?
It's time for Spell-O-Cinco.
Oh, let me get my hat. Y'all know what it is.
You ready?
Y'all know what it is, chat.
All right, Ocho, your first word, ornament. The Christmas ornament was beautiful. Ornament.
As many kids as I got, I should know how to spell the word ornament because Christmas is always a festive time around here.
Yes.
Ornament. ORNAMENT. Ornament.
That is correct. Ornament. The next word is amphibian.
Who?
Amphibian. Frogs are considered amphibians.
Amphibian. AMPHIBIAN. Amphibian.
That is correct. The next word.
Stop playing with me. This the Harvard education. I told y'all I went to Harvard for 1 semester. This is what I do.
Pretty soon it's gonna be down to like a day.
800 SAT. 800 SAT. Stop playing with me.
You know that's not good now, right? You know 2,400 is the max you can make on the SAT.
Huh?
2,400 is the max you can make on the SAT.
Now I'm talking about back then.
Back then it was 1,600.
Nah, no, man. They keep adding. No,
back then it was 1,600.
It was
800. You got 800 on the reading, 800 on the math.
Well, I must be talking about the FCAT then. Hey, it was one of them. I know it ended with a T. That's it.
No, ACT, you get scores like 20, 30.
Well,
that's ACT.
Well, maybe that's it. One of them, I had 800. That's all I know. You know, I might be thinking about my credit score.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm confused.
The next word.
Yeah.
Monopolize. Monopolize. Before they broke up, John D. Rockefeller monopolized the oil industry.
Okay.
Monopolize.
And like I know it's MONO. I don't know if it's PI or PA. Or maybe it might be another O. I'm gonna just guess it. MONOPOLIZE.
That is correct. Monopolize.
Oh, come on, sugar. Huh? Come on.
2 people that work at the same job are considered colleagues. The word is colleague.
Hey, colleague. COLLEAGUES. Colleagues.
Correct. We'll let that go. Colleague. The last word is gargantuan. The last word is gargantuan. Gargantuan.
Gargantuan. Oh shit, you got me, Unc. Hold on, let me sit down. I gotta focus right here. I gotta focus on this one. Hold on. Gargantuan. Gar. G-A-R. Wait, Gargan. G-A-R-G-A-N. T-U-E-A-N.
You were close. It's Gargantuan. Gargantuan.
What did I messed up? I added an extra letter.
Yeah, you added 2 extra letters. But you were close.
Let's go.
That was your best one. We're at 4 for 5 tonight.
Yeah, that's that Harvard education, baby. That's the Harvard education. Yeah, chat. That's for y'all.
Okay.
Chat.
We got a bonus for you.
Now. Huh?
The bonus question.
Oh, I got a bonus?
Yes. Recuperation. So when it has surgery, they normally stays in the hospital for at least a day to recuperate. So the word is recuperation.
Okay. I know recoup is RECOUP ERATION.
That is correct. Recuperation.
Hey, baby. Boy, I'm in here killing this spelling bee tonight, boy. I'm telling you, they should have had me in that movie of Killing the Bee. It should have been me. Because this is what I do. I wrap this thing like a tree. Stop playing with me, baby. That's what I do, man. I'm telling you, man. Hey, I'm all right now. I'm all right. I'm feeling good tonight, boy. I'm feeling good. You want to give me another one?
He said R-O. He said R-O, didn't he? You spelled it wrong.
No, I didn't.
It's R-E.
I said R-E. Recoup is R-E. R-E-C-O-U-P.
I think you said
recoup. I know how to spell recuperation.
No, it's
R-E-R-E-C-O-U-P-E-R-T-O-N. I-O-N.
We're gonna play it back. We're gonna have it back in the chat. But the chat said you spelled it wrong. But we're gonna see.
No, I got it right. Forget. I don't care. I don't care what the chat said. I said it right. RECOUPERTION.
There is no U. There is no U.
Recoup.
RECUPERATION. Recoup. Not you said like coop. There is no OU. It's RE. It's RECUP, not COUP.
I didn't say COUP the first time. I said CUP the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it back.
Oh, yeah, don't try to cheat me.
No, we're gonna play it back.
Don't try to cheat me. Yeah.
Ocho.
Yeah.
We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it back. We're gonna play it back. All right. Now it's time for Dunk on Unc.
Yeah, let's go. I was 5 for 5 tonight. 5 for 5. Chatty trying to cheat me already, man. Here we go. Question number 1.
Okay.
Not including this year's number 1 pick, Caleb Williams.
Yes.
Who are the last 4 quarterbacks to be drafted number 1 overall? Not including Caleb Williams. The last 5 quarterbacks to be drafted number 1 overall.
Oh, so Bryce Young.
Okay.
Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Chat, don't give him no answers. Chat, don't write nothing in the chat. Don't let him cheat me now.
Bryce Young. So regular 2016.
I like this jacket, boy. Yes, sir. Boy, this gonna kill him in France. Yeah.
Oh. You thought you had me there. Thought it was a donut. Tried to glaze me. The guy that you said was good.
I said he was good, or he is
you
good.
said he was good.
I said he was good, or he is good.
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Come on, Joe.
That's 4. That's 4 quarterbacks.
You said the last 4 quarterbacks.
I said the last 5. Come on now.
Oh my goodness, Ocho. Did you say
the question was who are the last 5 quarterbacks to be drafted number 1 overall? Close your eyes. Don't cheat now. Don't be looking.
Trevor Lawrence, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray,
Bryce Young.
Oh, your quarterback.
You're going to have to get an asterisk behind that, man. We're going to have to give you a little asterisk because.
I mean, Ocho, you think about it.
Hey, listen, you got it.
Let me tell you what you're going to do. Pretty soon, you're going to ask me to start listening to quarterback. You're going to list them in order. What year did they come out?
Nope, that wasn't the question. It
wasn't. But do you know how hard that is, Ocho? I got to go back. Okay.
You don't have to go back. I asked for the first 5, the last 5 quarterbacks outside of Williams to go number 1.
How long that spans, Ocho? Do you know how many people was drafted?
Well, actually, it's not that difficult because, normally a quarterback always goes number 1 no matter what.
Myles Garrett went number 1.
Outside of Myles Garrett, every year, so quarterback is always going number 1. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But there has to be some type of time limit because you be taking 20 or 30 minutes to answer.
Ocho, you give me a 5-point. You give me a 5-point question. Think about it. The last 5 quarterbacks. Why don't you say
the go number 1? That's easy. To go number 1 is really easy.
Ocho, I gotta go back. I gotta try to span back since 2015.
That ain't that long. That's around the corner. That ain't that far.
That damn near 10 years ago.
Nah, ain't that far. You remember stuff. You remember stuff way from Savannah State, but you can't remember the quarterbacks from 2015. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Question number 2. Keyshawn Johnson is famously known as the last non-quarterback skill player to be taken number 1 overall when he was drafted in 1996.
Correct.
However, there was another non-quarterback skill player who was taken number 1 this year. The year before, which is 95.
Mm-hmm.
Who was this player?
Chennedy Carter.
Okay. Oh, you.
Don't let with me, Ocho.
Okay. You on your game, huh? You feeling good, huh?
Charged up. I'm charged up, Ocho.
Okay. Third question. Who is the only non-quarterback to win multiple regular season MVPs?
Non-quarterback to win regular season MVPs.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say Emmett.
That is absolutely incorrect. Jim Brown, 1959, 1964.
He won the first 3, yeah.
In 1967. I was at the game in 67. Question number 4.
Emmett only won 1 MVP.
Who is the shortest NBA player to lead the league in rebounding for a season? Shortest, stature, talking about height.
Charles Barkley at 6'4".
Okay. You redeem yourself. Question number 5. What NBA player was drafted 2nd overall in the 2000 draft before Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade?
Darko Milicic.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give you a bonus. How many yards and receptions did you have in 1994? I need the exact number of receptions and exact number of yards.
1994, I had 87 catches for 1,010 yards.
Okay.
Stop going back with me, Ocho.
Okay.
Stop playing with Shay.
Okay. So what you went right there?
5 or 6. I beat you.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. We tied.
Nope. Chad, did Ocho spell recoup wrong?
No, I did not. I spelled
Hold
it
on.
right.
I'm gonna let the chat's gonna decide. Chat, what do y'all think? Did he spell it?
They know I spelled it right.
Ocho, you got 2 wrong. That's what the chat says.
No, I didn't. The chat lying.
I'm just saying what they said.
The chat don't know. They lying. Chat don't know. They don't know no better.
Now, Ocho,
yo,
it's time for our last segment. Appreciate that, graphics. Q&A.
Q&A.
Lamar Bartender donated, and he said, love the show, Ocho and Unc. I barely watch TV anymore because of you guys. Thank you so much, Lamar Bartender.
Appreciate that.
Spitting Fire said, do you know when Laportier will be delivering to the state of Michigan, currently stating no shipping to Michigan anywhere? I think, I'm not certain. Don't quote me on this. I think we're coming to Michigan. I just don't know when. I think we're coming to Michigan within the next 2 months. But I have to get back to you on that. I'm sorry I don't have that information. That's, to be honest with you, that's really not my area of expertise. You know, we have people that activate states, but right now I really couldn't tell you with any degree of certainty. Upgrade King says, let Rail shine. Only validates your taste in winners. She's a keeper. Let all shine bright like a diamond. One love. Ocho trying to stall Rail out.
Nah, I'm listen. I'm trying to make my way and climb to the top. You understand me? Now, when I get
but
to
that
the
ain't
top
what you
of the-
did to me.
Huh?
You told me one week after I got on ESPN, bring your boy in.
You brought me in.
But now
Vegas.
that ain't what you did. That ain't what you did. I said, Ocho, let your boy, you in good. I said, Ocho, can I get like a year up under my belt? Nah.
Yeah, but let me get a year up under my belt first. Let me get a year in. When I get a year under my belt, things are rolling smooth. Then I'm
already politicking for Rail Report. I don't know how she heard that, Ocho.
She watching the show in there on the phone.
D Money Tree said, leave man's wife alone. Respect the boundaries Ocho trying to set. Seems like you're trying to disregarding their relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rail get a segment. And it comes out of Chad. It comes out of Ocho cut.
Nah, listen. Long as that check got my name on it, I'm keeping all that.
Man, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm keeping all of that. She got enough money coming in from other areas and ventures. I need all of that.
Kemper Norwood Jr. said, my question is, who's the best running back of all time? Who do you believe is the best running back of all time?
That's a good one. Some people will go with Jim Brown. Some people will go with Barry Sanders.
Yep.
I mean, it's so many.
Walter Payton. I mean,
boy, that's a tough one, that boy.
Who you like? I'm gonna give you one. You get one.
I'm doing this just simply based off style of play. His running style. I love it. I like Freddie T, boy. I love Freddie T.
As the best all time?
Well, you asked me a question.
Okay.
And I'm talking about a preference of style of play. I like Freddie T and I like Eric Dickerson. Their style of running. Eric Dickerson running, he runs upright.
Yeah.
And he was just so smooth, man. And Freddie T and his ability to come to balance in the hole, either he can run your ass over or he can shake you, one or the other.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just talking about preference. I'm not talking about numbers. I'm not talking about stats and all that and
that's
all
so
that other
hard.
stuff.
That's a really hard question. Because I mean, Jim won 3 MVPs. He walked away from the game, only played 9 years, had over 12,000 yards rushing. And if I think at the time, they were only playing 12 games.
Mm.
And he led the league in rushing every year except one. that he was in the league.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I was very fortunate because I was in the league. I saw ED run, saw Emmett, saw Barry, saw LT.
Yeah, LT was nice, boy.
But I probably have to go with Barry.
See, that's why I changed.
Because it doesn't do you justice to watch him on television. You literally had to see him up close.
You got to see it up close.
You got to see him up close. Like some things you just have to see for yourself to get an appreciation. But LT, I saw LT when at his absolute apex.
Yeah.
LT had like 1,600 yards rushing and 100 yards receiving, about 100 catches, which is crazy. He can run for speed. He had tremendous vision, great balance, tremendous hand. I mean, he had no weakness. Emmett, we know what he did. In between the tackles, nobody ran as good in between the tackles. That big-ass offensive line. And before you figured out that he actually had the ball, he was like, damn near in your secondary.
Yep, gone.
But prior to he had that stuff off the field, a lot of people thought OJ was the best. I mean, I think he hit the steel curtain up for like 250 one Sunday.
Woo.
He had world-class speed. But I'd probably go.
OJ was fast like that?
Yes.
I thought it was a bruising back. Like Earl Campbell. I thought it was an Earl Campbell
OJ
type.
had world-class speed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. Bow leg, hey, gone. K5, K-Fan 502. Ocho coat looked like every girl comforted in 98 and 99. I like that, Ocho.
Huh?
I like that.
Oh, yeah. You know, this thing here cost me a pretty
I mean,
penny.
you look like you're an 80s pimp, but you had the thing going on. You had the leopard print. Leopard used to be big in the 80s, Ocho.
Oh, yeah. You know, listen,
late 70s, 80s.
This is where it's at. This is where it's at. That's why I got this thing on.
Terrence, you said, you went hard on Wilder yesterday. Like it or not, he's a legend in his own right. You were really disrespectful. How? He got into boxing because he had a special needs child. He needed money. He wanted money to be able to take care of his kid. To do what he did is phenomenal. But what, you expect him to be able to box for like 50 years? Or do you want to see he's made a lot of money? I think he has like 5, 6, maybe even 7 kids. Don't you want him to be able to enjoy the kids? What good is all that money? What good is all that money when you have Alzheimer's or you have LAS or ALS? What good is that? You have dementia. What good is that money? Not diminishing. Walk away. Walk away while you can. No disrespect. He has 8 kids. He has 8 kids. But y'all want to see the man. Y'all want to see the man get carried out. Now, he done got knocked out 3 of his last 4 fights, Ocho.
Right.
3 of his last 4, he got knocked out. He got countered. A southpaw countered him with a right. You know why he countered him? Because he knows that's his only punch that he's going to try to land. And you don't expect a southpaw to counter you with a right.
Right.
He expecting the left because you think that's where his power is. That's why I caught him off guard. When the last time you saw somebody get hit with a counter and turns his back? He turned his back, Ocho, and looked at the ref like the guy did something wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
He got countered. That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean,
but and what happens, Ocho, when you don't see it? Them the ones that get you out of there.
Yeah.
Because you're not expecting it comes from a blind spot. The uppercut gets you out because where is it coming from? You look in here and it comes from underneath. Or the looping overhand, the one hit a quitter. You don't see it because by the time you realize it's too late. Bro, I'm sorry that you did, but you got to be truthful. He needs to go ahead and shut it down.
Right.
I mean, think about boxing goes back 120 years.
Yes, sir.
So you think in 120 years, you think Deontay Wilder is a top 10 heavyweight? And because he's not, that doesn't mean he's not good. That doesn't mean he didn't make a lot of money. But I'm trying to figure what you're getting at, Terrence. That might be your homeboy, your brother, your best friend or something. But we keep it a stack here, bro. But hey, let him get back in the ring, and then when something happened, why didn't someone tell him? Ocho, you don't always have to get carried out. Sometimes you can walk out.
Right.
James says, Unc and Ocho, Unc and Mr. Rosado, do you guys miss 90s sports apparel like Starter Pro Line jacket and the early mid-90s dress? I miss that era. Nah, bro, I don't miss the Zuba pants. You remember the Zuba pants, Ocho?
Yeah, man. You know you can still get that stuff. You know that, right?
I still got a starter jacket, starter hat.
Yep, you can still order that stuff. They have a site.
Oh, dude, can you?
Yeah, they got a site. You go order all the stuff from the 80s and 90s.
I want no more Zubas. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't miss that. I don't miss that era. I mean, something you should just, like the starter jacket. Like I think I still got a starter jacket or something. Me and my brother did a photo shoot one time together, and they let us keep the jacket. I think I got a starter hat, but
yeah,
I think Champion used to make. You know what? Champion used to make turf shoes. They used to make cleats.
Yeah, and apparel.
But
They still make apparel today, but
yeah.
Hey, hold on. Remember the biker shorts from back in the days that all the coaches used to wear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coaches short. They call them coaches. Yeah. I do. Boss lady, happy born month, Shan. I love birthdays. I have a gift for you, not high end, that you would just love. It's simply sweet. How do I send it? You should let me treat you to the sugar factory to celebrate. What the hell?
Hey, there we go. There we go.
The Cabinet Factory, Jason. Wait, that here in LA? That's a candy store?
Nah, Sugar Factory is a restaurant. They got one on South Beach.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah. You got your little date, because I take my kids there. They like the drinks and like to get candy after they finish eating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and take up on that date.
Nah.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't act like Shy Guy on 5 Heartbeats. Go ahead and she being assertive.
Got milkshakes? I can't do nothing with them. I need about 5 or 6 lactate drinking milkshake.
They got other stuff on the menu.
I won't even be able to make it to the door. Filthy McNasty, yo, Unc and Ocho question, since Unc is touring to promote Laporte, will Ocho go on a tour promoting cigars? I wonder if they pair well. Shout out to Ash and Rail. All haters get bent. Stop capping, Ocho. I don't know, Ocho. You gonna go on tour for your cigars?
No. No, I'm not going on tour. The most I will and have done is the biggest cigar event in Vegas, and I go to small stuff, here and there. But as far as touring, nah, I can't. Too many kids, too much other stuff going on right now for me to go on tour.
Okay. What's the farthest length you took to obtain a pair of sneakers? Shit. I mean, I just pay.
Sometimes depending on the sneaker, it's hard to get.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, anything Jordan, like those Dior Jordans.
Yeah,
they only made 2,000 pair.
Yeah,
I mean, anytime they make something limited, they're probably going to go the athletes first, the LeBron, the KDs, so forth and so on. Then the high end names,
right?
And then the rest, the bots are going to beat you to. So you're going to end up paying, top dollar. I waited in line one time.
Okay, there we go.
I did, to try to get those Corks Air Maxes. And they cut the line off like
right before you.
Yep.
I knew it.
Yep, they got me.
Did you ever get a pair or no?
I got a pair, yeah.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, I got a pair. But like I said, it all depends on, but I'm not paying no 40, 50,000. I mean, there's some shoes that I would like to have, but I'm not paying no $50,000 for no pair of sneakers.
No.
Laney Ray, hey guys, let's have fill in the blank for fun. Life would be really boring without me. Life would be really boring. Ocho, you first.
Life would be really boring without my kids. Without my kids in real, life would be very boring.
Family and the dogs. I need the dogs.
Yeah.
I need to get a farm. I want to get a farm because I want like a raccoon. I want to pet like a raccoon. I want a little small miniature. I'm talking about a little really small horse. I want a little small cow. I want a little small pig. No, I want no hedgehog. Mm-mm. I want a raccoon. I really want a raccoon. Nah, I don't want no skunk. Oh, you want the scent gland removed? Nah. Man, that's the foulest. You ever smelled a skunk, Ocho?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Man, we done had dogs get sprayed. Ain't enough lemon juice, tomatoes. All that stuff they say work, don't not work but time. Man, get your fuck ass off this porch. Man, go back on that. You need to go. Man, y'all leave them skunks alone, man.
Hell nah.
Stephen Bass 314 said, love y'all. I'm your biggest fan. F them haters. My grandfather was important to me too. Do you have a memory of your grandfather that showed you what grown man strength is? I thought the internet had stopped. You know what? By the time my grandfather had started to get his health had started to get bad. Had a heart attack. And probably like 74, 75, probably like 75, had a heart attack. Kind of really was never the same as far as strength wise. And then, had a heart attack and ended up dying in 77. But he was, he worked in, they dipped gum. You know what gum is? Like tree sap?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes, sir.
They drill holes in the tree and then the sap goes into the container and then they end up pouring in a barrel. No, not really. My grandfather never really had to like show strength. My uncles always gave him the utmost respect because because of how he raised them, and the people in the community gave him utmost respect. My grandfather was, even though he wasn't a big man, he had a commanding presence. Talk with he had a booming voice. No nonsense. I'm talking about when you think I'm no nonsense. That joker didn't play the guitar.
Yep.
Ocho, all that joking and keying.
Yeah.
He wasn't about none of that. Man, my granddad had his teeth, his dentures on the dash.
Yeah.
Got gas, we going fishing. My grandfather got ready to pull off, and the guy said, all right, Mr. Barney, you better get your teeth before they run away. That joker put that truck in so quick, parked so quick, and got out.
Yeah.
Don't play with me. Hey, Ocho, when I say did not play,
no games.
No, sir. No, sir. All that joking and keying. You know what? I will get my brother. I'm gonna have my brother come over here one, and I will let him tell you the story about how my grandfather was. Because a lot of times people are like, oh man, you're great. But if anybody that's probably say between 60 and 75 from Glenville, ask him if my grandfather ain't played. He didn't play. And so I think that's where I kind of got my seriousness from. Like, me and my brother, like the joke and stuff like that, we had to like leave. We go on the porch and we go outside because he wasn't all about that key and all that laughing. So you laughing. He wasn't about that, man. Hey, all that joking. Hey, same dude. I don't know why he did this. Going fishing. All right, Mr. Barney, don't catch them all. Hey, man, what I tell you about all them jokes? You know GD well I can't catch all them fish. You know, it's just a saying, Ocho.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just a saying.
Right.
But he wasn't all about that joking. Everyone tweet. My brother tell him to come to the Atlanta show. That might be the only time we get him there, Ash. That might be the only time. That might be the only time. Taylor Smith said, when we get a rough draft segment back, when we get the rough draft segment back? Tomorrow. We'll bring it back tomorrow. What do y'all want the rough draft to be? What do y'all want Ocho and I to choose from?
Hey, that rough draft be funny, boy. I like that. I like that.
Ocho, Taylor Smith said, can we get a t-shirt, the three-headed monster, on the back, each face, Unc, Ocho, and Rail in the middle, dragon face.
Block them. What time? It's 12. Baby!
Rail sleep.
Yeah, she finally going to sleep, man.
Yeah.
See what I mean? We can't use somebody. She's supposed to be at work. She's sleeping.
Nah, her segment, once her segment, boom, she done.
Nah, none of that.
Thank you, guys. That concludes our episode of Nightcap for tonight. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. And thank you guys for helping us to reach almost 1.3 million subs. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for selling out Shea by Laportier. We're taking pre-orders only. But because we have, hey, I'm Jordan. But because we have shipments in, we filled all the back orders. Hopefully, I haven't heard it. No one has tweeted me. No one is saying they haven't received their order. So we're going to start pinning the link back in the chat. So you'll be able to order, and it will not be a pre-order. It will be an order, and we'll get that out to you ASAP. Please make sure you go follow my media company on all platforms. Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. My merch, personal merch, 84, it dropped on Friday. The link for Nightcap merch is pinned at the top of the chat. Quantities are limited, and they're selling out fast. And to show you guys our appreciation for the support that you've given us, we've taken an additional 20% off all Nightcap merch, and the discount applies to Club Shay and my personal clothing line, 84. So thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85. He's a route runner extraordinaire. He's a Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, and he's a Pro Bowler, All-Pro, and he's from Liberty City. He's Chad, Ochocinco, Rosado Johnson. That concludes Nightcap for tonight.